Quaveen Kelleher, bro. Yeah, like if we don't start like understanding, yeah, that he's so cold, yeah, that I want him to leave next season because that's
he's a bad man.
Cold he is, bro. He's cold,
bro. And these Irish bears, bro, they don't fuck around, bro. Like he's a bad man, bro. He's a bad man.
Would you guys say he's the best informed goalkeeper in the league right now?
It's a shirt.
I think he's the best goalkeeper in the Premier League for the last 2 seasons.
Now, I'll be honest, yeah. I think
on form.
I think Kelleher has been brilliant because I think at times I think it's down to the goalkeeping coach, you know, because if you look at Jaros and if you look at Kelleher and you look at ALISSON, they all have the same mannerisms.
Yeah.
I don't know if you man have clocked that in it with the way they distribute, the way they receive the ball, the way they position themselves. It's like they are almost
concentration.
It's like they're the same goalkeeper at certain levels. You get it? So obviously you got ALISSON who's just clocked it. Like again, he's just completed the game. He's just completed the game. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes he just goes back. He just goes to complete side quests and acts like he's injured in that. He just goes to complete side missions and that. Yeah. Then you've got Kelleher who's completed the game, but it's like in Crash Bandicoot where you got all the crystals, but you ain't got all the diamonds. You need to go get the boxes and that. So, you know, he's still trying to work his way to the top. And then obviously you got Jaros, who, you know what I'm saying, early days. But they always have the same mannerisms, though. It's the same game. Yeah. They're all playing the same game. You know, when you have your save files on your PS1 and that, when you're on your memory card and that, you got the save files and it's the same game.
Yeah, the thing is, Mons, Jaros ain't bad either.
Yeah, no, Jaros is decent.
That's what we're talking about.
I'm sniffing a little 10 million, little 15, 20 million if we need an extra. Like,
how much do you think Kelleher's worth right now?
30,
minimum 30. Minimum 30. Has to be. Surely.
Yeah, 30.
You know, there's Liverpool fans in the summer.
Would you sell him like?
I've got his feeling he's going to Chelsea, you know. I don't know why.
No one in the Premiership.
I think he's going to Chelsea.
I would like to see him go abroad,
I need him abroad. I
don't think Liverpool want to sell him. Yeah, I just think it's up to Queven if he wants to go. Right?
No, but I'm saying he wants to go. He wants to go.
So if Chelsea come in the summer and bid for Kelleher, I think Kelleher goes to Liverpool. Look, I'm going to be Chelsea number 1. I want to go to Chelsea, and I don't think they're standing his way. I just look at Chelsea Football Club right now.
I don't want that.
I don't want it either, but I can see it happening. You know?
I don't want it. Just retire then. Just retire.
I can see it happening. Or he goes to Bayern Munich and takes over.
Surely he has to retire or something.
I know this is wild, and I've said this on Jamie's show, and I'm probably going to get pelters in the chat. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Ali left. I wouldn't be surprised. Because Arnie Slot hasn't got any skin in the game with Ali. He just hasn't. He's never been his goalkeeper. And if Kelleher carries on playing like he does, how do you put Ali back in? Genuinely, how do you put Ali back in?
No. He walks back in, bro. I'm sorry, he walks back in. You have to.
You got to put him back in.
He's not his goalkeeper. He's not his goalkeeper right now. Seriously?
He just walks back in. He knocks on the door. Kelleher walks out. Ali walks in, and we go, "Thank you for your time, Queven."
You tag back in. You tag out.
I'm in there. I'm back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on,
in there. I'm here.
But he's done nothing to be dropped. He's done nothing to be dropped.
I don't. You wouldn't drop Van Dijk.
Yeah. How about this? I'm pretty sure if Arteta decided to play Ethan Nwaneri, he would have had 4 great games in my opinion because he's a quality little footballer. But the second Odegaard is fit and the armband goes round, it goes. Thank you for your time, Ethan. You know, we'll see you in the Carabao Cup next. We'll next see you next. You know what I'm 17. saying? At least we know we can count on you when the chips are down.
Ali hasn't played more than 10 games in the last year.
Yeah, but you know what this is? This is a Ledley King thing. This is a Ledley King thing, bro. We don't care. We don't care about things, bro.
How is Kelleher ever going to be a number 1?
No.
If he's not given
when he leaves
the number 1.
No, but when he leaves, you know what it is? Liverpool is also about profile, yeah. So I understand about like ability, but it's also profile. I remember you just signed Mamadashvili.
Yeah, like he's Ali's profile now. Like he's literally like ALISSON when we signed Alisson when he was 25.
Nah,
Like,
nah.
Hold
he's
on,
literally
Alisson on the bench.
a regen.
Is that what you're saying? Alisson on the bench.
Yeah, bench
That's
Alisson.
Crazy.
Bench
hearing
Alisson.
that. How?
Nah, not yeah, nah. I
Alisson
can't
can't sit on no one's bench in any sort of football. You can't
He ain't
sit
even
on
got.
the bench.
He ain't even got.
Kelleher's
bench.
done nothing wrong and won us
No,
games.
it's mad.
Like,
Huh?
I mean, it's
I'm talking form. I'm talking form, and I'm talking like as in what he's proven to the current coach manager, and he's proven that he could be his number one. Like,
Yeah,
he
cool.
could be his number one.
That's
And
about
there's been zero drop off from taking your number one to your number two in.
Yeah, but then there's
That's
bro.
no doubt.
The thing is that, bro, I promise you, like, this is great with Kelleher and that and whatnot, but there's certain saves that Alisson makes that Kelleher will not make, bro. And that's not to say that Kelleher is not a good keeper. He's a brilliant goalkeeper, but you got to have the best in them. You got to play your best players when they're available, bro. That's just the bottom line.
So do you think if Alisson was playing and Kelleher wasn't this season, we'd still be in the same position and we've conceded less goals?
Yeah, I think.
Seriously,
I mean,
because
what I'd say is
Ali
that
has bozo moments.
that Kadioglu scored for Brighton, I think that's a banger, bro. It's posted in, can't stop that. You know what I'm saying? I think the goal that Alisson concedes against Hudson-Odoi, again, goes outside the post, hits the post in. You can't stop that.
And his view's blocked.
Yeah. It was cold around the defender. Against Chelsea, I think that goal could have been saved.
The only thing I have said on this is that I do think Alisson saved Saka's shot in the afternoon.
Yeah. Saka's shot, for me, he showed him too much of a near post. I think Alisson doesn't stay on his line. I think Alisson smothers Saka ace. Like, see when Saka cuts it back, Alisson smothering that quickly.
The difference here is, though.
But this is me nitpicking. Like, this is
really nitpicking, isn't it?
Alisson on form when he's at his best is the best keeper in the world. Yeah. I think this is the respect we're giving Caoimhin Kelleher right now. Is that we're not saying we miss Alisson right now, and I think we have to. That's the highest respect we can give Kelleher, ain't it? Can't give him any more respect than that. So look, he's a quality goalkeeper. He's not a number two, is he? He's 1B, as Klopp said a few years ago. Yeah. He's 1B, and you know, if he wants to leave Liverpool, I think it'd be up to him. If he wants to leave, he's got to get a big club, man. He's got to be.
But the thing is, where would you sell him? Where would you allow him to go? And where would
I would want him to go to Bayern Munich or something like that. I think he could do well over there. You know, something like that. I just got this feeling. I don't know what it is. I just got this feeling he's going to Chelsea.
Oh no!
I just got this feeling, man.
The thing is that you have to remember that means you're making one of your rivals strong.
You know what's wild? You know what's wild?
Still goes to 60 mil.
You know what's wild? I'm just reading the chat. Look. I think you've forgotten that Ali is injury prone, and I think you've also forgotten that our new coach does not want injury prone players in the team. And as far as I'm concerned, like, Kelleher is not injury prone. Like, he's not been injured. He's been there all the time. Ali's hamstring can pop at any moment, and we've already witnessed it twice. The guy's had 2 hamstring injuries in the last 2 years.
Again, bro,
this is all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, look, he's a 31-year-old goalkeeper that's getting hamstring injuries now. Like, is this not the time to give the guy who is performing as good as him chance to be the first team?
No, because we're not talking
because
about
he's gone. Because you lose him. Because you lose Kelleher.
We're talking. We have Mamadash really, but we're also talking about a keeper that's the best keeper in the world. So I think when you have a player who's
with injury problems,
it's again. But at the end of the day, you allow these things for the quality they possess because they don't have to have 5-6 games to get to kick into gear.
Yeah, so you need a number 2 goalkeeper who's as good as a number 1. Make that make sense to me. That make sense to me.
No, Kelleher is by chance. He's not as good as it. By the way, he's not as good as a number 1. Kelleher is doing well at this moment in time, and he's a good goalkeeper. He doesn't deserve to be a number 2, but unfortunately, he plays for Liverpool, and Liverpool employ the best keeper in the world. So he's number 2 by chance and by default, unfortunately, because there's a lot of other keepers he could have displaced. And he could have
never move Ali on then. So Ali just stays with us forever. And we always have to have a number 2 goalkeeper that's as good as Ali. That's just not going to happen in a real world.
Goalkeepers have a longer, they last at the club longer. They last for longer. For me.
Yeah, goalkeepers have a longer shelf life.
So I'm sorry, like if Mamadash Vili's coming to Liverpool, Ali isn't staying at Liverpool. That's just a fact.
No, Kelleher.
He's not going to play backup.
Kelleher ain't staying at Liverpool. One of them's got to go.
No, so you're going to lose. So you're going to lose a goalkeeper that's as good as Ali.
No,
because you want to keep Ali.
But Kelleher's not as good as Ali, though. Why are we saying this? Kelleher's not as good as Ali.
Because he is. Because we're top of the table and we've won all the games with him. Because he is as good as Ali right now. Like he is,
bro. He's playing good, but he's not as good as Ali, man.
Not as good as Alisson, bro.
And how do you not know that he's not going to be better? He's 25.
Better than Alisson.
You're looking for a freak better than Alisson. I don't know. He's looking for perfection.
So was Ali world class when we signed him at 25? No, he wasn't.
I can't lie. He stepped in and was just
he got better.
A monster. He was a monster when we signed him.
When he signed, he was a key signing to us winning trophies, man. Like what we doing here?
Key. Listen,
I'm trying to give our goalie some kudos.
No, yeah, but I know, but what the point?
No, yeah, we can do that without the Ali comparison. Yeah, and that's crazy. Man's got too much money in the bank and been doing too much.
What we're doing is you're putting down
our feelings, bro.
I'm not putting him down.
No,
he's world class. He's the best in the world.
No, I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying like this conversation was about how great Kelleher is in covering, how great it is that we haven't fallen off pace because he stepped in and kept it stum, clean sheets. His concentration level is improving because he's playing more games. Also, he's a number 2 that gets more games than a number 2 normally does, right? Because Alisson is injured and for whatever reason it's working. But like when we're picking the first 11, unfortunately, I'm not picking Kelleher as much as I think he's cold. I just know that at the top level, it's about concentration. It's not just about it's about concentration.
When is Ali back?
It's also about availability. And
when's Ali back? In what game time?
After the international break. Yeah, but I think Kelleher will probably play the game against Southampton. I think Ali comes back against City, innit?
Because guess what? Yeah, if we like look at Nunes, for example, Nunes isn't a Kelleher up front when your main man is not there. You know what I mean? And so look at that situation. Even though Jota's injured, he starts. I don't care. The moment he's back fit, I'm putting him in. Yeah. So I appreciate what Kelleher has done, but at the same time, it's like we're trying to win titles, yeah. And it's little details. Kelleher is the reason why we could win 4 trophies. That's why we've always had these conversations about doing the quadruple, because we know that we've got a goalkeeper that can allow us to win the League Cup, maybe an FA Cup. Right, but we've also got a goalkeeper that wins titles and Champions Leagues. Right, that's the thing. Kelleher's still getting the game. Didn't they say the other day that it's like his second game in the Champions League? Wasn't that his second game in the Champions League or something like that? Kelleher.
Yeah.
Right. So again, he's still getting that experience, and it'll be a sad thing.
Who would you play against Real Madrid, K-Mac? Who would you play against Real Madrid, Alisson or Kelleher?
You do know it's only his second game in the Champions League because we win in the Champions League for
last year
for a bit. That's why. Because Kelleher's only been able to play a couple of seasons, and he's played less than 60 games now. Sorry, what were you saying, mate? Sorry.
Who would you choose to go and goal for the Real Madrid game, Alisson or Kelleher? They're both fit.
Both fit.
Mm-hmm. Well, because Alisson is back, he's scheduled to be back for them.
I wouldn't play Ali. I'd give him more time.
I do.
And if they
I
were
wouldn't play him against Man City. I would not play him against Man City.
I think we've I understand what K-Mac saying. We've
there's no rush.
No, we don't have to rush Alisson back. We can take our time because Kelleher's doing such a great job. So that's not. Because we made that mistake before with Alisson, ain't we? We rushed him back and his hamstring went again the next game, wasn't it? Yeah. So Kelleher's doing a great job. We don't have to rush him back. So I think that is the one lucky thing we have got at this football club. We've got 2 amazing goalkeepers.
Four at this point. You've got 4 like capable keepers that have shown us something, innit? Guys, let's move on though, because we do have to move on to the last bit just for time's sake, innit? Kirk